Slaughterhouse Rock. At Alcatraz, no one has ever escaped alive.
Alright, today going to be talking about Slaughterhouse Rock, as you saw. There's another example of a movie with really good cover art, but not a very good movie. And I've been trying to, I've seen a lot of the stuff on DVD. I'm trying to go back and find the more rare stuff. And this is, every once in a while you will find a good one that's not on DVD or that's rare, but then when you watch something like this, it makes you just want to give up trying to do that. As far as Slaughterhouse Rock, I thought it was going to be another horror rock type movie like Trick or Treat or Terror on Tour or Rocktober Blood or Hard Rock Zombies, but it's really not. It's basically an Elm Street ripoff. That was really something that was annoying in the 80s. Towards the late 80s, there were so many Nightmare on Elm Street ripoffs where characters in the movie would have these dreams, almost the same as Nightmare on Elm Street, except they would try to do something different with it. It got really annoying. I just watched Slumber Party Massacre 2 the other week, and they did it. The movie Bad Dreams certainly did it. And this does it. The kid in the beginning of the movie, or at least the first half of the movie, starts having all these dreams, and they have nothing to do with really anything. And there's one that's in a classroom that totally rips off the original Nightmare on Elm Street, where she's having the dream in the classroom and she goes in the hallway. It's almost shot for shot the same scene. But he's having all these nightmares, and then some girl that he meets that's like a psychiatrist, I don't remember, but either way, she comes up with this bright idea that these dreams are coming from people who died at Alcatraz, and we need to go there so you can face the fears and beat it. Just makes no sense. His dreams are just random nightmares. Maybe he's just fucked up in his head or something and he needs medication, but she decides it's, it has to do with Alcatraz. So they go to Alcatraz, and it's just amazingly easy to get into. They just row boats over there and just walk right in. Walk up the rock and walk right in. I mean, isn't this thing a national monument? And, these kids, these teenagers, or their college or whatever, they just walk right in there. It's freaking ridiculous. And I don't know what they're looking for. There's also this side thing, and this is where the band stuff comes in. Some band goes there for whatever reason before they do. It's like on the news and just disappears. And that's when you think, oh, well, now the band part's going to come in and, they're going to be fighting these heavy metal zombies or something like that. But they don't really show too much of the regular band, but the singer is Toni Basil. If you remember her from the 80s, she had the one-hit wonder, Oh Mickey You're So Fine, the cheerleader video. That's her. She's in this movie, and just doing some really weird dances, and I guess she's a choreographer, but really goofy dances, and her part makes no sense. She's saying, oh, this is my fault, I unleashed the demon, and now I have to help you beat him. Well, I thought he was having nightmares about this and he had to face it, but now there's this other. It just none of the plot makes any sense. Maybe I need to watch it again and look deeper into it, but that's just not going to happen. I'm not watching it again. So if anybody else understood that, whatever, please explain it in the comments below. And then it says on the cover, if you look closer here, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this. It looks pretty blurry to me. But it says Killer Soundtrack by Devo. And I wouldn't exactly call it Killer Soundtrack. I don't have anything against Devo, but the music wasn't that great. And then there's some song at the end where it's Devo and Toni Basil singing on it. And they're actually playing it at the end of that trailer. And that whole connection, I think, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Toni Basil is married to one of the guys in Devo, so that's how that all happened. Real high point in all their careers. But that's pretty much all I gotta say. I spent too much time on this movie already. The cover art's cool, yeah. But just the story's stupid. You've seen it before. Not a lot of good effects. Not a lot of good kills. A lot of it's in the dark because they just didn't have the money for special effects, I guess. Sometimes they look like zombies. Sometimes they look like vampires, but they're neither. I don't know. My recommendation would be, if you can get a hold of it just to watch it, but I would definitely wouldn't recommend buying it unless you can get it for like $1 or something like that. I don't know what it's going for on eBay right now, but just wouldn't recommend it.